lovely friends. Welcome to Trigger Point Pilates. I'm Sarah, if you haven't met me already. And in this session today, we're going to focus on a little mini release for you to have on hand in your back pocket when you're having a long day at work. Some of you may be working from home, some of you may be in the office working, but I know when you've been sat down for a long period of time staring at your computer screen, there comes a time when you kind of get boggled-eyed and you get that afternoon slump and you just feel like you want to get up and re-energize yourself. So here's a little sesh that you can just do sitting at your desk, although I do encourage you to get up, walk out of there and get a fresh perspective. So even if to get some privacy, you gotta go to the loo, you can do this in the restroom too, all right? There's just a couple of tools that you will need for this, okay? So I don't know about you guys, but my balls go everywhere with me. So I take them in the car. Sometimes if I have a sore back, I stick them behind me while I'm driving, which is really helpful. And sometimes I sit on them too. Just depends what I've got going on. So if you've got your balls, fabulous. If you don't panic, all right? And then everybody will have like a chapstick. This is a mascara. You can have a chapstick, you can have a lipstick, something like that. Actually, later on, I'm going to use, shameless plug, doTERRA. It's a little oil bottle, only because sometimes I use the base of it and it's a little thicker, or the top of it, but your chapstick works really well too. And then have a scarf handy. If you haven't got a scarf with you, you could always use a belt or something like that, okay? Something that you can use to stretch your arms out. All right, my darlings. Okay, so like I said, if you were sitting at your desk right now, make sure that you're sitting with your feet firmly planted on the floor and you're sitting up nice and straight, because you're going to re-energize your body, okay? Realign everything. If you've got your balls with you, you could place them underneath your glutes, yeah? And sit on them, even have them closer to your hamstrings just to release there. So that's an option too, okay? But starting off first, if you're there typing away hard at work, let's do something just to release around your hand and your fingers. So starting off, you need your chapstick or your, actually this is brow bond. Try and make my eyebrows grow more. Yeah, whatever works, whatever you've got. You can also use your fingers too, that's absolutely fine. But find that thick pad of your thumb and just take your chapstick, whatever it is you're using, and just start to press, yeah. So avoid, we're not tapping right now, we're just pushing, okay? Find those little sensitive spots. Some areas will be more sensitive than others. And when you find one of those sweet spots, just hold it steady and breathe. Oh, right away, as soon as I start to take a deep breath, I feel more relaxed already. So make sure you tune into your breathing too, just like we do in Trigger Point class. And you can kind of move that around a bit, maybe find another spot. Good. And you can do this for as long as you want to, okay? But moving on, find the top of your hand. So right between your first finger and your thumb. And again, ooh, that's tender on me. Press down. Find those sweet spots. Breathe. And make sure that if you're standing with me, I've got my feet right underneath my hips and I'm standing up nice and tall. Drop your shoulders down. Make beautiful posture while you're here. Ooh, I found another tender spot. Right on the top here, yeah? Good. Breathing. Excellent. All right, shake that out. Let's do the other hand. So start on the pad, right at the base of your thumb. Feel around. sweet spots. Now don't be surprised. Your dominant hand is likely to be more tender than the other one. Yes, because you use it more. I like this one, especially going towards the heel of the hand there. If you do a lot of push-ups or planks, I just found that sweet spot right there. Yes, if you do a lot of push-ups or plank, this is a nicer release for you as well as typing away. All right, and then find the top part again, all right, and just press down. Of course, if you didn't want to, if you didn't have your chapstick, or if you're male, you can just use your fingers and press down. Just finding and releasing those spots. And don't be surprised if you feel some referral pain or some tingling in your fingers. That's normal, you're just releasing everything, okay? You might even feel it coming up into your shoulders. This will help to relax that tension there as well. Good, and then let it go. And let's shake out the fingers. So avoid pulling your fingers out of the joints, but you're just going to take the end of your thumb, for example, give it a little shake here. All right, just drop your shoulders, relax. That was for me as much as for you. And then the other finger. Ooh, crack and crunch, I love it. And just keep working your way through all of your fingers. Just loosening it all up, yes? We're not. The keyboard, other hand. Shake out. Good. Give them both a shake. Maybe circle your wrists both ways. Take them the other way. And then clasp your hands in front of you. Now push your palms away from you. Drop your shoulders down. You're sitting at your desk. Sit up nice and tall if you're with me. Put your feet under your hips and just, draw your shoulders down your back. And then turn your palms the other way. Yes, pull your shoulders back and down so you feel your postural muscles kick in and your chest is opening. Good, deep breath. Lovely. Shake it out again. Maybe a couple of shoulder rolls. All right, and either sitting or standing up tall. Engage your abs here. Maybe a little bit of excitement in your glutes, yes, so you feel nice and strong with your posture. Reach your arms out wide. Come to a high V with your arms, yes? Just hold it here. You're opening up and lengthening your thoracic spine. So pull your shoulders down. If your arms are too close together, you're more likely to hunch up your shoulders. So nice and wide, drop your shoulders down, and then if you like to, you can raise your gaze up. You can have your eyes open, you could close them. Sometimes you feel wobbly if you're standing and they're closed. You do you. Deep breaths. And you're getting a really nice expansion in your rib cage and your lungs. That feels yummy. Let's do a few more of those. One more for luck. Let your arms come down. Time to find your scarf or your belt or your strap, whatever you've got, whatever you can find handy. And just hold on to it with both hands and have your arms a little bit wider than your shoulders, okay? And again, either sit up nice and tall or place your feet on the floor underneath your hips. Pull your abs in, drop your shoulders down, and just lower your arms down and lift them back up. Use your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. And you can just lift your arms up to shoulder height, or if you feel okay, you could lift your arms up a little bit higher. Yes, avoid taking them up back past your head. Just lift so you can still see your arms in your peripheral vision, yeah, sort of in your eye line. Yes, I can feel like my postural muscles, my scapula are getting some movement there, releasing some of the tightness. Good, and then lift your arms up, hold them up there, and then you might want to spread your hands out a little bit wider on your strap if you can, and lower one arm down more than the other. Keep your body straight up, and kind of pull down with the arm that's out to the side. Yeah, you keep this top elbow bent, or stretch it up, just depending on what's going on in your shoulders. Breathe. Good. Lift up and over the other way. Good. Deep breaths. Keep your chest open. It's nice and easy to breathe with your arms in this position. What we want, right? When we're sitting at our desk, we tend to kind of slouch over and everything contracts. Bring your arms down in front of you. Everything contracts in, and then you close everything off here and you breathe so shallowly. So this is a great time to come back to your breathing. Bring your arms back up in front of you. Keep your hips facing forward wherever you are. Just rotate from the waist up. And allow that back hand to come down lower. So let me turn to the side so you can see. You'll feel a nice stretch down your obliques and your lat muscles, which will feel great after you've been hunched up over your desk, yes? Of course, some of you may have a lovely posture while you're sitting and working. I know as we get fatigued, we tend to slouch and lose our posture. Take another breath. And then bring your arms up and over the other way. So that back arm comes down lower, rotating from the waist up. And you can look back at that hand. You can keep your head to the side or forward, whatever feels good for you. One more breath. Beautiful. Bring your arms back to center. Maybe do a few more of these. Excellent. All right, and then lower your scarf down. Pop it to one side. Time to find your chapstick again. I'm actually going to use my little bottle of oil because it's slightly thicker. You could also use your fingers here. Now, we've done this in Trigger Point Pilates class using fingers or the prickle ball. So if you'd like to use either of those, you can do that too. You're going to find the collarbone right here, and then just below it, you've got a muscle there. And just take your chapstick, your fingers, your ball, and start your way working up that muscle. So stay away from the bone. Just kind of work your way. Ooh. Yes, and you can start right sort of at the bottom here, right in the middle of your breastbone there. I didn't realise that I had a really tender spot there. And just hold it there for a sec. When you find that sweet spot, just hold it and breathe. Good, and then work your way up until you find another tender spot. Ooh, right there, and breathe. So as you breathe, you're relaxing. Unconsciously, when we're focused, concentrating, or a little bit stressed, we tend to clench our jaws. And then everything from your scalenes down, your neck, scalenes down into the front of your chest gets all tense. So you don't realise we're doing it. This will help to release it. And you can just turn your head. Some people like to turn their head away, some people want to turn inwards. It's personal choice. Just go where it feels natural for you. That's your release. And then just working into the traps here. Yes? So again, you can use your fingers, your ball. So good. I like to move my head around because sometimes if the head is away from the muscle that you're releasing, you feel that muscle kind of tense up, yeah, and fire up. But if you turn your head towards it, it relaxes it and helps you to release any tension. So play with it. And again, you're just working your way up your traps. And then up. I'm sort of moving up the side of the neck as well. Getting around those scalenes. And just remember, we're just working through this together, but you can take as long as you want to. Good. How's that feel? Just kind of shake it out. Ooh. Yeah, this side feels lighter already than this side. Let's fix it. Okay, so collarbone, and then that muscle underneath. Actually, let me remember to start down at the bottom in the middle, because not so sore on that side, but this is my non-dominant side, so this one was more tender. So just apply pressure. Avoid rubbing, yes, just apply pressure, and that will help to release. You don't want to bruise yourself. Really focus on your breathing. And I've got some background music going. So you've got your earpods at work, got your phone, stick your earpods in, choose a nice relaxing playlist, stick it on while you're doing this, and then hopefully other little noises that are going on in the background won't disturb you or distract you. Okay, we're coming up into the traps again. And then up the side of the neck. How's it feeling? Feel good? All right. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Put your chapstick down. Reach your arms out to the side on a diagonal. Really open up your chest. Big breath in. Exhale. Okay. Breathe in other way. And exhale. Reach your arms up. And exhale. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back and down. And again. Good. Now sometimes we get tight around the jawline. So just one more thing to help you there if you have time. So you see your chin right here, right in the middle, not on the bone, underneath, in that tender spot, okay? Put your chapstick there. Now if you're at your desk, you can just put your forearm on your desk and just allow your head to rest down on your chapstick. Yeah, if you don't want to use your chapsticks, you can use your thumbs and press here too. Or you can just stay with me standing like this. Allow your teeth to have some space between them, okay? Breathing. Good. Let me put my music back on here, right? Now working your way, you see your jawline here? Underneath here, just work your way up. Ooh, it's amazing, isn't it? You don't realize where you hold tension and where it's sore. Don't push too hard, but apply some pressure. It's going to help to release around your jaw. Oh, and then just coming up a little higher. Right underneath the ear, yeah. Oh, yes, that feels good. If I could purr, I would. All right, and then take it the other side. So just underneath the bone, always on the soft spot, yeah? You're in control of the pressure. Breathing. face. Find your temples right here. Yes. Come lower. Can you feel where your jaw hinges? You kind of move your mouth around. You can feel it. So avoid rubbing. Just press. Press with your fingers. And breathe. Ooh. One more breath. Release it. Ooh. Ooh. Do you feel nice and light now? And one last thing, just to get your energy level back up, is some tapping. Now you can use your fingers, you can use your prickle ball if you wish. Yeah, so find right underneath your collarbone again, either side, just little taps. This is just gonna, it's like a little shot of espresso. Yeah, just to balance your chi, give you a bit more energy. And then again, you can just kind of find around your jaw, tapping up on the side of your face, kind of moving up your hairline, yes? Tapping up to your temples, up and around your hairline. Beautiful. You can kind of tap right where your third eye is, right there. And maybe a little lower between your eyebrows. Don't poke yourself in the eye. And then just underneath your nose, between your nose and your lip. And then your chin. Good. Also, if you're at work, you've been typing on your computer, wash your hands first. Lots of hand washing going on these days. All right, and then your head. Tap. Good. If your hair's down, give your hair a pull. Go for it. Feels great. It's very refreshing. All right, friends. Big shoulder roll. Got your music on and you just want to boogie in the bathroom? Be my guest. Okay? Dancing and music always makes you feel better, doesn't it? So if you just want to have a little jam, put on your favorite song. How about that new Silk Sonic song? Oh my gosh, it's so good. You could do that. Can't do it on Vimeo because they won't let me load up the video. But you do you. You play whatever you want to. All right? So that's like just a quick blast. You don't have to do all of those things because you won't have time when you're at work, right? If you have a quick break, you need some refreshing. Those are some ideas to help release your body, okay? Get you refreshed, give you that afternoon shot of cafe latte. All right? Thanks for joining me. Take care, my lovelies. See you next time.